Thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja, like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm going to try not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. The golden nugget today is waiting isn't easy. But let me tell you this. It is well worth it. Listen, I don't know what you've been waiting on over there. I'm here to tell you, don't give up. Don't give up. You may have been waiting on a new car. Maybe you're waiting on a new house. Maybe you're waiting on a healing. Maybe you're waiting to get married so you can do. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe you've been waiting and now you're getting impatient. And you're like, okay, God, maybe I don't need this. Maybe I don't want this. Maybe you did not promise this to me. Maybe I thought I heard you, but I didn't. Listen, you ain't going crazy. God said what he said. You did request that. You do want it and you do need it. So listen, have some patience, continue waiting, and continue to stay aligned and connected, because in that, you already know you'll have some clarity. Because what? It means what? That God is at the forefront of your life, moving in and through you. That's shade the simple thing in your journey with some clarity. And that clarity is going to put you in the right mood to cruise on through your waiting period, okay? Because when you cruise through the waiting period and when the time comes, you will experience a suddenly moment. Y'all know about the word suddenly. In any of the good books pertaining God, every time you hear or read about the word suddenly, what happens right after the word suddenly? The miracle appears. Suddenly, his eyes became open. The blind were able to see. Suddenly, the lame began to walk. Suddenly, she became healed. Suddenly, the crops began to grow. Suddenly, manifestation. All because they were able to wait. And waiting isn't easy. I know I'm always saying stay aligned and connected. By you being aligned and connected doesn't mean it's going to make the time go by quicker. It just means it's going to cause you to have a better character while you're waiting. It's going to cause you to smile and laugh and be in good cheer and good spirits and have some peace of mind while you're waiting. And then that way, the wait won't seem like it's as long, but it still will be the same process. Let me give you an example. You know, when you want to go out of town to visit somebody, a friend, family, or whoever, and maybe your drive is going to be like 6 or 7 hours. And when you first start out driving, it's like, man, I got 6 more hours to drive. And it seems like it's going to be too long, right? But if you put on the right music to put you in the right groove while you're driving, or if you have the right riding partner and they can keep you in there laughing, talking good conversations, before you know it, suddenly you would have arrived. And you were like, dog, that went by fast. That's how it is when you're aligned and connected. It won't take away the time, but it will allow you to be in good cheer while you're in the process, okay? Listen, y'all, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go. I read a story, and the story was called Waiting Isn't Easy. Let me say this. It was a children's book, okay? Now, this children's book had 2 characters. The character was a pig and an elephant. The pig told the elephant, hey, I have a surprise for you. The elephant got super duper excited, was like, where is it? Where is it? Because I want it, right? It was morning time. The pig said, hey, listen, it's not here yet. The elephant was like, cool, right? Because it had just started with the timing process. So a couple of hours went by. The elephant was like, hey, is it here yet? The pig was like, no. The elephant was like, what? Noontime came. The elephant asked the same question. Is it here yet? The pig said the same thing. No. By this time, the elephant started going, now you say you promised me this. It's a surprise. Da, 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 da. It ain't here. When am I going to get it? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? And the pig kept saying the same thing. It's not ready yet. No, it's not ready yet. Finally, nighttime comes. The elephant is like boiling over. You know what, pig? Forget it. I know you said you had this for me and it's not here yet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And the pig had to stop him and say, hey, what? It's here. It's here. And the elephant was like, where? It wasn't in the pig's hand. And the pig said, look up. By this time, it was night. Now, the elephant had been waiting since morning all the way to nighttime, and he was just about to give up. And the pig said, look up, and the elephant looked up. And what he saw was an array of stars arranged in a sense to where it just blew his mind. And the elephant looked at the pig and said, what? It was worth the wait. And that's how it's going to be with you. Some of you guys are on the verge to give up because you've been waiting for a moment. And some of you thought that maybe God didn't promise you that. And some of you thought, thinking, well, maybe I don't need this. It's been taking this long. You're about to get your suddenly moment. To suddenly, you're going to get the phone call that says what? You're hired. Or you're going to get the phone call that says what? Hey, you can come by. You've been approved. They're going to suddenly hand you the keys to your new house. You're going to get the suddenly moment, because I told you, after the suddenly, the miracle happens. The manifestation happens. The waiting isn't easy, but trust and believe. Believe that it will be well worth it. So don't give up, y'all. Don't give up. You're going to receive your manifestation. I don't know what you've been waiting on, like I said. But whatever it is, it's not easy waiting. But I can tell you this. It will be well worth it. I hope y'all got it. If you didn't get it, rewind this thing and watch again. In the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Enjoy your weekend. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.